everybody. How's it going? I'm here. You can't imagine the logistics of me getting here, but I'm here helping with my mom. And so I ran to the hotel and set up everything, and here I am. It was quite a feat. So I hope everyone's doing well. Sorry, the lighting is weird. Everything's weird because I'm just, I look disheveled. So sorry about that. Okay, so let's get started. I hope everyone's doing well. And on that note, we will get started with our first question. And as you know, if you don't know, I do the, I name check and say hi and bye to everybody at the end. So, all right. Are you ready? New sources are stating that a space object is beaming out radio signals every 18 minutes, but remains a mystery. What is it? A space object is beaming out radio signals. Okay. 1 second. Let me go ahead and do this. What they're showing me is the old, I think it's RKO, and it had it's the old logo where it has I don't even know what that is, like a metal thing, and it's all beep, 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 and it's showing it's just showing the old RKO logo. I'd like the really old one, the old RKO logo that had it wasn't a lighthouse, but it was like that, but with electricity. So 1 second. And I just heard testing. I heard it twice. It was like testing, testing. Okay. For some reason, I'm not getting more on that. I feel like if I feel it, it feels like, clearly they're testing something. And because of the RKO thing, it has to do with communication more than at least that's what it feels like to me, rather than disrupting something or stopping something. It feels like trying to communicate. And it threw me off with the way that it says space object, because and of course I think with my brain spaceship, but I think that's why it's not that it can't be a spaceship, but I feel like they're grounding me for some reason and saying, no, this is something that or maybe that's what they're hitting is like towers. But it's about communication. It's not about blow something up or stop something or interrupt something. To me, it feels like communicating, trying to communicate. And I keep seeing old timey soldiers and stuff. For me, for entertainment purposes only, it seems like it might be some kind of military thing. But to me, it has to do with communication or trying to communicate. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that there because I don't want to misinterpret, but that's what I'm getting. So if you guys get, I always hand these things over to you when I don't know very much about it, because I get what I get, right? It's out of context, but but my guides also know I'm talking to you. So maybe you guys know how you can put these in context for me, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, so we'll just kind of leave that there and see what, yeah, I think the signals are tests. I think they're testing, but so that's why they're like every 18 minutes, but I feel like the purpose is for communication. It's not for like, yeah, old-timey soldiers make me think of War of the Worlds. It could be it makes me think of like communication, but maybe doing it kind of in an older form, almost off of like this stuff, so or off of like computers and things like that, so that like if this stuff goes down, maybe they'll have this other form, which is an old form, but it would work in those circumstances, something like that. I feel like it's like backup or something. So anyway, that's what I'm getting. Okay, next question. How smoothly will Biden's first pick of SCOTUS go? Hopefully the first Black woman on the court in history. Everybody seems confident it will be somewhat easy. Will it? I just heard no. It's not going to be easy. We would love that, wouldn't we? And they're showing me Mitch McConnell, so he's going to try his old tricks, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So just so you know, but it's not. They're, of course, going to fight it tooth and nail. Interesting, because I feel like it is a African-American female, but I also feel like we know her, but they're not telling me. It's like, it's almost like we want you to be surprised, but I feel like I know you. So I feel like for some reason, I'm seeing, but I don't know if she's I don't know what she does. I know what she did, but I don't know what, for some reason, I know it's not Condoleezza Rice, but I feel like it's someone who resembles her or is kind of like her or something, or has like a similar background or something. Because I don't think it's her. Don't worry, it's not. I don't think it's her. Anita Hill. I did think of Anita Hill actually, but I thought, would they do that? I don't know. Because Clarence Thomas is still there, and they have such a horrible. It's not Kamala Harris. It's not. But it sounds like, so maybe they're showing me Condoleezza Rice because maybe there's a name similarity or a background similarity, because I know it's not her, because I feel like this, but not this, this, but not this. And it also feels like I know you, that kind of thing. So maybe it's someone that we don't know that well or something. But also, it's weird because I feel like they're being a little like pulling back. I feel like they know who it is. And I feel like Biden knows who it is. Even if he's saying he's not, I feel like he's like 99% there. Feel like he knows. But I feel like there's people to put this suggestion through. So it's kind of like it goes through a process, so it may change, but I feel like he knows. And I feel like my guides know. Yeah, that's what I got. I'm going to leave it there because I really don't, I don't know, but no, it's not going to go smoothly. But I do feel like it's going to be an African-American female that we know, and maybe has a similar background to Condoleezza Rice. It's not her. Please let it not be her. It's not her. I feel like it's not her, because I feel like her, but not her. Susan Rice. Oh, that's a good guess. That's a very good guess. Because I'm thinking, is it like a name thing? So, isn't that interesting? Oh, well, let's just put it out there and see what happens, okay? But it's funny because I feel like my guys are like, you need to be surprised about this. You'll be surprised. But I do feel like it's a good thing. Okay. Will Manchin and or Sinema vote for Biden's pick? I just heard yes. I feel like it has something to do with being kind of people of color being very angry with them right now, and it's kind of a way for them to make up for it. And I do feel like they'll vote. It feels like I heard yes, and I feel yes. I feel like they will, but I feel like the reason is because they're in such hot water with, because it almost feels like we can't not. So like they're being pushed into a corner kind of. So I agree with you, Mimi. It can't be Condoleezza Rice, but that's who I was seeing, but I knew, yeah, it's not her. It's just that there's something about her that's similar, I think. Interesting. Okay. So next question. Tennessee just banned Moss, a Pulitzer Prize winning cartoon about Auschwitz and the Holocaust. Will these efforts limit our understanding of history, spread to other states, or be reversed? Tennessee. Moss. Winning cartoon. Okay, so it's not going to limit our understanding of history about this. The people who are already kind of, yeah, I'm getting chills with that. So it's like it's so history that's been around for a while won't be kind of affected as much. It's going forward, and to me, it feels like recent history. I could be misinterpreting that, but it feels like not back here, but up here. I'm seeing Obama. I think there might be some twisting of the Obama administration, the Obama years. And Trump, of course. But I feel like it's like twisting and manipulating. And but they're trying. It's not as though, so let me just put it this way. It's not as though they won't try to kind of rewrite ancient, older history, 50 years ago, 60, 70, 80, 90 years ago. They'll try, but it's going to be much harder, and it's going to be much more difficult. What we need to worry about is like recent history. And to me, it feels like around Bill Clinton and going forward, around those times. So like the 90s going forward. That's what it feels like. To me, some of these efforts are kind of gross things to feed the base or to make certain people happy. But it actually doing anything, not really. At least that. And for some, I'm getting a ringing in my ears, so I feel like that. I don't know what that is, but spread to other states, I think it may. But very, very southern states. So I don't feel like it's going to be like Arizona or someplace like that, or even Georgia so much. It more feels like Mississippi, Alabama, West Virginia, just certain places like that. I kind of feel like maybe not West Virginia, maybe South Dakota, places where I don't know that they have things they want to kind of tweak in recent history. Something with Native Americans too. So there may be something with trying to change Native American stuff in the recent history. Something about that as well. So yeah, okay, that's what I got. The gates of hell appear to be opening for Matt Gaetz. Will other people become implicated? I just heard yes. I feel like they already are in a way. I feel like maybe we don't know about it, but I feel like they've already been implicated. They've already been talked about. So there may not be like warrants or anything, yet. We may not really know about it, but they've already been implicated. Something about friend or girlfriend. It feels like I saw this, I heard this. Sorry, you guys, I don't know enough about this to know what I'm hooking into, but something about girlfriend or friend. I think it's girlfriend. Somebody saw something and heard something. Saw something and heard something. And it's either about a girlfriend or the girlfriend, or I don't know. I just heard disturbing details. So I feel like the details that come out are going to be very disturbing. This may involve like I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. It could involve like other men, like men with men thing. I don't know. I don't care about that, but the right wing will care about that. They will care about that. I don't know what this is, and I don't want to get to because it is. I mean, Matt Gaetz, bleh, it is gross. So, but disturbing details. I feel like the details of this are going to hurt Matt Gaetz a lot. And there's other people for sure, but yeah, for entertainment purposes only. And I'm going to move on from that. So yeah, we'll go away from that. Okay, Rachel Maddow talked about Russia potentially planning to cut communications to EU before any Ukraine invasion. What's going to happen? I just heard interference, so I don't know that it will be cut, but it feels like interfered with or interference. And it's for some reason, I feel like it's like the invasion or the supposed invasion is over here, and that stuff is over here. So I feel like it's like two different things, and I don't feel like they're related for whatever reason. So if it's like they're going to cut, communication so they can invade, it doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like two separate things. So I guess I'll just stick to the question. I don't feel like it's cut and communication. It just feels like interfere with, and it feels like it's about something else. It doesn't feel like it's about the invasion. It feels like it's about something else. So yeah. So there we go. That's all I can tell you. And sometimes, I have to say, my guides are very good at knowing like where to pull back a little bit. Like you probably shouldn't say this, or you probably shouldn't think you know something about this, because you just shouldn't. Yeah. So they're good at kind of protecting me with kind of pulling back on information. And sometimes I just don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't have the knowledge, or I don't have the understanding about it. So I don't know. So they're like, we can't give you anything. You don't have any context whatsoever. So, okay. Will the Irish fishermen be okay as they play chicken with the Russian Navy? I just heard God's hand. So I feel like they'll be protected, like they'll have protection. That's a weird way to put it, though. God's hand. I think because I think that they will have sort of they'll have the backing of spirit, I feel like, because they are going to do something that is peaceful. And they're doing it for very what we would consider kind of righteous reasons, to kind of preserve the wildlife there. It's for their own like businesses and stuff, but it's to preserve the fish and stuff, like to not disrupt that. And so it's very spirit guided and protected. So I feel I'm getting chills with that. I feel they will be protected. And I also feel like they put them kind of in a box, because now everybody's watching. Everybody's watching this. So it's like they put them kind of in a box, because now if you imagine if the Russians hurt these Irish fishermen who everyone seems to like, it would be disastrous for like it would be a PR nightmare, as they say. So I'm feeling like they kind of put themselves in a box with this. So, okay. Alrighty. Sweden is preparing for a Russian attack. Will Putin attack Gotland's Swedish island in the Baltic? I just heard on the map. So I don't think so, but I do feel like there's something. What is this? Would they ever use a place like that for, like a is it located in a place? Because I can't even think of, like, where it's located, but is it located in a place that would be, like, ideal for if we could set up here, we could communicate over here, we could do all these things. Is there something about the location that would be beneficial for Russia to be using or something? It doesn't feel like a traditional invasion. It doesn't feel like that, but it feels like and I feel like there's like watching and uh banks or money but there's something about like watching from there. So, oh, it's good for shipping. Okay, that makes sense. So maybe what I'm picking up on is the ideas Putin has for it if they were to invade, but I don't feel like they're going to do that, at least not now. But maybe I'm picking up on what he's thinking. Oh, it's Sweden's largest island. Historically, it's had a strategic importance. Okay, that's what it feels like. So it feels like if we were here, we could keep track of all this and then money so I feel like I'm picking up on the ideas he has, but I don't feel like they've been put into play yet. But I do feel like keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on this because I feel like he has plans for it, and I'm picking up on the reasons for those plans or what kind of plans he has for it. That's what I'm thinking, because it doesn't feel imminent. It doesn't feel like it just feels like it's in the plan. Anyway, okay, I'll just leave that there because that's all I'm getting. But weird, very weird, very weird.
Hey Kim, I just want to explain why I'm being a bit slow on questions.
Okay,
this guy's on my lap, and
Luca's there.
See the cursor on the screen, and he keeps attacking the screen and jumping on the keyboard because it annoys him. The cursor is, you can see, like he'll like watch it. Do you see it, Luca?
Yeah.
Anyway, he'll watch it, so that's why he's interfering with the broadcast. Okay, fine.
Luca, you don't do that. Well, I would say take him off your lap, but Dad can't.
He keeps on jumping back on.
Okay. He knows he wants to be on the show. That's Luca. Has Build Back Better failed, or will it come back in other forms? It hasn't. We haven't seen the end of it. We really haven't. I keep getting that and voting rights. We've not seen the end of those. So I know it seems like that, and I know it feels like that, but that's what I keep getting is that it's not done. It is not done. And I keep seeing like a magician, like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. I feel like there's something that's and it maybe it's something executive orders or something that are put in place. I'm not sure, but I just feel like it's not over. It's not over. So I will just say I don't feel like it's over. I know it feels like that to people, and it looks that way, but it does not feel like it's over. And it feels like I said, I keep seeing the magician like pulling a rabbit out of the hat. How did they do that? It's done. It also makes me feel like there might be some sleight of hand going on down the road, that there might be some things to negotiate with down the road. Maybe a Supreme Court pick or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying it just feels like they're gonna somehow pull this off, and it's gonna be like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. We won't expect it. We'll be like, what happened? So yeah, I say that's not dead, and I also say the voting rights is not dead either, even though it feels like it. It feels like it's not. It's just not what I'm getting. Okay. What is Ucker Carlson doing every night on faux news? He's promoting Putin's agenda. Why? Yeah, I was going to tweet him and say, are you working for Russia? Because it kind of seems like you are. What are you doing? Oh, yeah. This is for entertainment purposes only, because I'm seeing some like oligarch money. What am I seeing? They're showing me, do you remember? I'm getting chills with this. Before Trump was elected, there was that round table, and like Bernie was there and Flynn was there, and they did like speeches and stuff. That's what they're showing me, that scene. And so I'm wondering if you'll suddenly see Tucker Carlson doing some speeches about Russia or about da-da-da, and he's getting paid. And it's like big time oligarch money. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's just opinion. Just opinion. This is pretty clear. But they're showing me that scene. And so if I remember correctly, that was about speeches, like giving speeches and getting paid for giving speeches in Russia. So we may see something like that pop up for Tucker Carlson. I also feel like he is getting ready to, I'll say drop a bomb. He's getting ready to announce something. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like he's getting ready to, like, to me, it almost feels like drop a bombshell or drop a bomb, but it does feel like a kind of an announcement or something. Yeah, I'm getting chills with that. I don't know what the announcement is, but I feel like it's about ready to happen. About ready. I mean, that could be months from now, but it does feel like it's like it's already, the wheels are already turning on this. It's already kind of happening. Okay, so that's what I'm getting on Carlson. Let's not mince words, shall we? Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So Frida is saying, I don't understand why Tucker Carlson would do this for money. His family is loaded. You're acting as if that enough is ever enough. It's not, is it? And we see this all the time, right? If I'm a millionaire, I need to be a billionaire. If I'm a billionaire, I need to be a multi-billionaire. If I'm a multi-billionaire, I need to be 100 billionaire. You know, it doesn't matter. So I'm with you. I'm with you because it should be enough, right? Your family's loaded. You're doing okay. You got a good job. Should be enough, right? But it never seems like it is for these people. So just, you know, gambling debts. Yeah, we don't know people's behind the scenes, what's going on. You know, we know some things through, you know, what we're able to know, but we're not, not everything is just an open door. We can't see every single little thing about people. So yeah, but I'm with you. It should be enough. It should be enough. If Russia invades Ukraine in any form, what will the US and Biden do? Well, we kind of talked about this before. And like I said, I get the feeling that Putin knows if he actually does this, he is, oh, thank you guys. You know what? It's not registering that people, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. And thank you, Rendezvous. Thank you. It just I could see it. And then my brain, it was not registering. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. If Russia invades Ukraine in any form, what will their US or Biden do? I really do feel like there is somewhere in Putin, he knows what we know, which is that he's finished. If he goes in, he's done. It's the beginning of the end, basically. It just wouldn't be a good thing to do. So if he goes in, so let's just, let me ask, I'm going to ask to my guides to kind of follow that probability or follow that reality. What would happen? So that's what I'm asking them to do. So first of all, there'd be I feel like there'd be a lot of, for entertainment purposes only, like a large amount of Russian casualties, like almost right away. But it almost feels like Ukraine. It doesn't feel like the US, but I feel like the US has something to do with it. And I also feel like there'd be a certain things taken out, like personal, like assets. For example, like people's homes or something, castles or whatever they have, whatever the oligarchs have. It's almost like they're taken out or taken away. There's something with the banks. And I'm seeing like a close sign. And I'm seeing mass like protests in the street in Russia. Who is that? And there's something with the US going underground or something. It almost feels like they go like underground in like helping the Russian people get rid of Putin or get rid of the government or something. But it feels like an effort like underground. It does feel really chaotic. It feels really chaotic in Russia. And I feel like Putin's hidden away. Either I don't know if that's metaphor or if he actually is hidden away, but it feels like he's hidden away. And there's a bunch of countries together. They're going on borders or something. They're moving on borders. So I feel like I'm speaking broken English, but I feel like a lot of countries get together and put troops on different borders. NATO, yeah, I feel like it's NATO, but I also feel like there's some other countries too, that aren't in NATO that are kind of like putting troops on different borders. It's a mess. It's a mess. If he does this, he's finished. Absolutely finished. Putin's been in a bunker for a long time because of COVID. Well, he stays in the bunker then. that's his future. It's just a bunker. We did see the Hitler kind of like thing, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it has something to do with that as well. But yeah, really weird. I felt like I was there. I mean, I don't know what it looked like to you guys but it looked like, I felt like I was like, my consciousness was transported there. It was really weird. And I was just like looking around, what's going on. So anyway, thank you, Lily Rose. And did I miss one? I think I missed somebody up here. I'm so sorry if I did. Thank you, Lily Rose. Let me check real quick because I try to be polite. Just Jean, thank you very much. I knew I missed one. Okay. Neil Young quit Spotify as a protest for their support of anti-vaxxer Joe Rogan. They paid him $7 million to be exclusive to Spotify. Will other musicians join Neil Young's boycott? And I feel like there might be some. I feel like if they do, they might be like of that generation. And it's funny because I feel like Neil Young, I don't feel like outrage from him. I feel like eye roll. Like, of course they would, whatever. They're like, he has absolutely like no respect for them, but it doesn't feel like furious or outraged. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like, and it does feel like you guys are out, I'll never work with you guys, but it does feel like, maybe like someone like Willie Nelson or like, those kind of people like of that generation might do something. I don't know if there'll be like a movement like that, but I do feel like it's in support of, kind of like that. That's more what it feels like. So we'll see. I mean, it could build, but that for now, that's what I'm seeing. So yeah. Gosh. I do. I love Neil Young too, Leslie. He's awesome. As the lawsuits multiply for Trump, does he ever wish he'd never run for president? It was a perfect presidency. I don't know if you heard. It was perfect from start to finish. I'm sure that's what he probably thinks. But let's see if he does Trump regret. I'm hearing the song My Way. So I know that's like his song, but I do feel like it's not so much that he doesn't like he wish he had never run. It's like, I wish I had done everything the way I wanted to do it. Like, I wish I hadn't listened to anybody else. If I had done things the way I wanted to, it would have been perfect. That's more what it feels like. It doesn't really feel like regret for running. It feels like regret for not just always doing what he wanted to do, whatever the cost, because people would stop him from doing things. Yes. Okay. One of Trump's favorite songs. So yeah, that I feel like, yeah, that it's not so much I wish I didn't run. It's more I wish I had done everything my own way and not listen to anybody else. If it had just been me, I did it all my way. I didn't listen to Rudy. I didn't listen to everything would have been perfect. Everything would have been great. It's other people, right? And that does sound like him, right? Because it now that I'm saying it out loud, it's like that does sound like him. But so yeah, we do. We wish he'd never run for president, but him, no, he just, he's a jackass. He just sorry, I hate to call people names. So even him, I just like, ugh, but he is the way he is. What does Ethel Kennedy think of Robert F. Kennedy's dumb antics regarding anti-vax conspiracy theories? Is Ethel the matriarch? Is that who that is, Adam? The matriarch?
Yes, apparently.
Okay, the matriarch. And she is passed, right?
No, I think she's still alive. That's why the question
is still alive?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I shouldn't know if I was doing medium thing or here, or if I'm doing just regular like tuning into someone's energy thing.
Okay, I think she.
Does somebody know if she's still alive? I'm like Debbie. I don't have a side that I can look to. I need to know if I'm doing a medium thing or a.
No, she's still alive. Born in 1928, okay. Human rights advocate.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. She's alive. Thank you, guys. It's just a little bit different. That's all. It's just a little bit different doing a medium thing. Is she passed or is she alive? Someone's saying she passed. I mean, okay. I'm just going to tune into her energy. And if she comes in, she comes in. But I'm just going to tune into her energy and see what. She's alive. She's alive. Okay. I'm just going to tune into her energy and assume she's alive. And they actually come through very much alive either way. For me, it's just it can make a difference. It doesn't always make a difference, but it can make a difference. I don't know all that he talked about. I know he's an anti-vaxxer, but I don't know exactly all the antics. But she feels bad for his wife. I'm getting chills with that. She feels bad for his wife, and I feel like she is a bit confused about him. I hear her saying things like, I know he's an intelligent man, but but he's doing this. So it's kind of like she wants to make excuses for him, but there are no excuses. She doesn't really understand what's going on with him. I feel like she's trying to she's trying to be she thinks he may have some kind of something going on with his brain. She thinks that I just heard it's in the family. And something about like being paranoid. And seeing things change, almost like the change in him having momentum or building up, moving quickly. I just heard I can't do this. I feel like that might be his wife that I'm hearing. So there might be some thing happening with the marriage. So I feel like there's something with that she's helping with, or something she's concerned about with them, with the wife, because she's feeling sorry for her. She's feeling bad for her. They don't understand what's happened. And then I feel like Ethel thinks like it's something medical. And I feel like she is like, it's in the family. And paranoia. And it has momentum. It's building. It started here, little tiny things, and then it built over time. And it's kind of like there's something about being fixated, to getting fixated on things or getting fixated on certain things. So I don't want to go down too much into that rabbit hole, but that's what I'm getting with her. So yeah, so I'm going to leave that there, but that's kind of what schizophrenia runs in the Kennedy family. Okay. Thank you, Aisha. I had no idea. Dementia could be, Parkinson's could be. But I feel like she's thinking that this situation or these antics, it's like, that's this thing ramping up. That's this thing going forward, having momentum, getting worse, basically. And I feel like not everybody thinks that, but you're asking me what she thinks, and that's what she's thinking. It's in the Kennedy family. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, and thank you. I see another thingy. Thank you. Is that just a visitor? Thank you, just a visitor. Thank you so much. How are the midterms looking? Everybody seems to assume the GOP will take the House. I think I've said several times I did not see them taking the House. The Senate, I felt, would be like a big fight, but I felt like the Democrats can keep the Senate. However, it's us, right? We have to do the work. We have to be willing to do this stuff. And I think people are very sad that we haven't seen some of the things happen that should have happened. So it has to be us, obviously. But I do feel like if we put in the work and we have the will, we can keep the House and we can keep the Senate, and even build it a little bit. I also feel like once again, like the polls that they're showing in the poll, they're way off, way off. And that people don't, as much as they're making of, you know, the things Biden didn't do, or the things that haven't gotten really good yet, or the fact, we're still in the middle of COVID and the economy and prices are going up. Even with that stuff, that people are not willing to, well, let me just say this. January 6th pissed off people in a way I don't think that the media and the government and Republicans understand yet. And I think that is kind of like, we're not happy with all this, but we're definitely not going back to this. So don't even go there. That's what it feels like. So it does feel like we're going to pull this out. We're going to do this, but we have to do it. We have to do it. We have to be the ones to do it. Okay. Let me look at that. So so they're saying that Nancy Pelosi actually saying, I'm sticking around, has actually helped. It has helped the energy of the House remaining with us. So maybe she felt that she needed that. Maybe that was her guide speaking to her, or her, her gut instinct speaking to her, that she needs to say something. Because I feel like that actually helped the energy for keeping the House. So that's interesting. So I think we're going to do it. I mean, like I said, we have to do it. I have faith we will. But my guys are like, well, this can stay in place. They don't have any idea how angry people were about January 6th and how off all of these polls and things like that are. A lot like before the general election with Trump, 2020. It seems like a million years ago, but 2020, how the polls kept showing it was neck and neck, and it wasn't actually. I mean, Biden won by so many states. It's like it wasn't close, and I kept seeing it as that it's not that close. It really isn't. It's gonna be not even a question, and the polls are off. It isn't that close. And I kept seeing that again and again and again. And of course it wasn't. They act like, oh, it was so close. It was not close. It was not close. Yes, blue wave again, until they get their act together and stop being the way they are. Stop it. So annoying. Okay. Okay. Will there be a power outage in the U.S. related to Russia or domestic terrorists? For years, there's been talk of a cyber Pearl Harbor. You know what? I actually do feel like there might be some kind of thing like that. It feels like two coasts. So it feels like the West Coast and the East Coast. Yeah, I'm getting chills with that. And things like this, they can be thwarted. They can be stopped. It doesn't feel like Russia to me. It feels like domestic. And again, I'm hearing disrupt. So I feel like, Could it happen during the election? Could it have, I feel like they're trying, it's disrupting something, unless it's just like to disrupt that. Delivery. So maybe it's to disrupt like shipping stuff or something, or trade, or like shipping stuff. I don't know, because there's something about being like two coasts. Disrupt. And I just saw like money going down. Like how they show like the stock market up and down. It was like going down. So maybe it's to disrupt something with money. But it says like, I'm wondering if it's like shipping or something. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, the Russians are here. Oh, yeah. Mail, it could be. Yeah. Mail-in ballots, it could be. I mean, that it kind of feels like it could be closer to the election this happens. But I don't know that they would do that for mail. And I hope DeJoy is out by then. Geez Louise, get him out. Get rid of that fool. Makes me so mad. Knocking out the electrical grid could impact the stock market. Knock out NYC. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Because that's where the stock market is. Yeah. I don't see actually the stock market, and I'm not a money person. Lori on a Way of Positive Change, she's a money person. I actually think Gary Champion's really good with money stuff too. I'm not going to consider myself a money psychic like that, because there are psychics that are really good with money stuff. I do see like kind of how it's been through February. Someone just asked about February, kind of up and down, kind of sporadic, kind of like that. But it doesn't feel like it just goes down and stays down. It doesn't feel like that to me. But again, I don't really think of myself as like a money psychic, that kind of thing. But Lori, Way of Positive Change, and I think in Gary Champion's really good. Yeah. Yeah, and both coasts, that's true, Patty T. Both coasts are more liberal. Okay, are we finished, Mr. Adam and Mr. Luca? Okay. Went quick tonight. Yes, it did. It went quick. Yeah, it really, really did. Thank you, everyone. I will name check you now. And thank you, everyone who donated. Thank you, Lucienne. Thank you, greeters. Thank you for helping tonight. Teresa, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Luca, for being the cutest dog in the world. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, and thank you, Lucienne. Freda. Okay, I'm gonna start here a little bit lower, and then maybe I can get everybody who pops in. Okay, Celeste. Thank you. Greeter Teresa, thank you. Lily Rose, Rhonda Wilson, thank you. One Tenari, Lisa Yeager, Lama Bryant, Carrie V, Patty T, Raquel Hartley, Melissa Thompson, Lisa Foster, thank you. Shivani Duma, thank you so much. Chris Wickens, PJB, Mary Phillips, Jean A, Chris Martin, thank you. Cheryl Nash, McIsaac, Shivani Duma, I already said that. Adam, thank you. Jennifer Atkinson, Jean Nizalowski, Liz L, Rebecca BH, Celtic Seer, Sweetie Darling, Lulu, Kevin's Loving Vibrations, thank you, Kevin. I think that's Kevin. Is that Kevin from our class? I'm not sure. Maybe or maybe not. Willow Houston, Jackie Meyer, Loman, Lococo Lolo, thank you. Faye Lynn, Jeremy English, Judy B, thank you so much. Esther Singh, Kelly Scarborough, just a visitor, thank you, and thanks for the donation. Thanks to you, everyone. Chris Wickens, Jessica Lynn, North Star, Sandra from Connecticut. Hi, Sandra, thank you. Carol Gallagher, thank you. Kimberly Little Givens, Kieran Conroy, Kat M, Lily Rose, Tony Stokes, Chris Wickens, Jean Nizolowski. Did I already do that one? Losing track. Neptune's other daughter. Hello, Be Best. Yes, Be Best. Lisa Prochelle, Paulette Riddle, Jamie Johnson, Sparky. Thank you, Sparky. Sandra Tibbetts, Desert Dawn, Jeremy English. Yes, Gloria Kleinfelter. Donna Newhouse, thank you so much. Where are you? Michelle Hott, Aisha, thank you. Rebecca, Steph S, thank you very much. Melissa Thompson, Adrian Santon, Rick G, thank you. Dan Artist Painter, Brenda R, Truth, thank you. Kelly Shand, Connie B, Nancy, thank you. Meredith Mira, Carol Lamb, McSharon, Rob, thank you, Rob. Falgiano, I haven't written you back yet. I will, I promise I will. Pam Forrest, Susan Bain, Happy Girl, Jill Clark, Kimberly Little Givens, Carol Gallagher, Jan Breck, Virgo in Sin or in Kin, thank you. Oh, did we have mini readings today? I thought it was Saturday. Let me look at my calendar. I'm so sorry. If I mess that up, I'm so sorry. I'm here with my mom this week, so I will fix that. Duchess Margaret, Cheryl McLemore, Jackie Myers Loman, Steph S, Anita Pace, Jean Nizolowski. Oh, thank you. Who was that? I'm so sorry. Thank you, Anita Pace, for your donation. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Kathy S, Leslie, J, Cat Lady, Cat M, Cheryl Nash McIsaac. I think I already said that one. I don't know who I said. Trish 6704, Faye Lynn. Thank you. Tony Stokes, Delilah Gillis, Patricia Fancino, Roxanne. Thank you. Adam number 1. Happy Girl, Twaina, Bernard, thank you. Carol Michael, Steph S, Jamie Johnson, Melissa Thompson, Kathy S, AJ Lowe, Diana Hill, Jean A, Janet Nell, Just Jean, thank you. Kat S, Ether Twist. Okay, thank you, Rob. No problem. Good night, Dana Artist Painter, Jen Breck. I think I'm hitting everybody again. Prince Charming's mom, Melissa Morris Hillman. Thank you. Connie B, Patricia Fenzino, Hope S, Jan Breck. Okay, I think I got pretty much everybody that. Oh, Janie Cutliff. You're the last one. All right, everybody. Good night. Thank you for staying. Thank you for hanging out. Love you guys. See you next time. If I messed up on the mini readings, I'm so sorry. I thought they were Saturday. I will put up something for the members, and I will see you probably on Saturday. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thanks.